Aloha, good morning. This is Caron B. Daves at Caron B. Realtor International. I hope everyone's had a wonderful week, and I'm sure you're busy putting up Christmas decorations. I know, Doug, we take every moment we can, and the other night we came home after dinner and we said, okay, let's do 2 hours, and we got a lot done. And then we did another 2 hours last night. But I think if you break it up into segments of time, it doesn't seem so harrowing, the experience of getting all your decorations up. Anyway, it's been interesting, the real estate market. I know, people out there a little concerned about, where the market's going. And I'll give you some statistics this morning, but I'll also speak from experience because we are very busy at our boutique company here in Honolulu. Before we go to the luxury market statistics, I just wanted to talk about the general market, the listings available in any price range out there. And to give you an idea, at the beginning of the year, there was about 355 single family homes on the market. Today, there's about 732. So, it's funny, I don't really pay a lot of attention to this because we're so busy with our clients. And I thank you all for the referrals you give me because it really has sustained us during this changing time in real estate right now. But, one of the statistics, even in the luxury market, is, there's a 38% decrease in sales, yet our inventory keeps building. And just the other day, I was saying to someone, it's a great time to buy. There's lots of choices. And I'm just thinking of this right now, but it's even like going Christmas shopping on the internet versus going in person. There's so many options on the internet. These days, I hear a lot of people complain the stores just don't have the variety that they used to have. So, if you have someone who's thinking about buying, there's a lot of good options out there. And if someone's priced properly and the home shows well, it's a great time to buy, even for land if someone was building. The condos, to give you an idea, at the beginning of the year, there was a little under 1,100 condos on the market, all price ranges. And today there's about 1,432 on the market. So substantial increase in inventory. What I'm finding is, you do have to work with a broker who's knowledgeable. Pricing, what's going on in the market. Is this property a good property for the future? Very, very important. And also, like we talked about over the last few weeks, there's a lot of pivoting going on with interest rates. I get several calls from mortgage brokers right now. There's some fabulous programs that people have worked around what's going on in the economy, of course. Now, let's get to the statistics for the luxury market, which I am personally very involved with out there. And I'll give you some statistics, and I'll just talk about some of my experiences as I go about my day. Overall, there was about 35 solds, about above 1.8 million last month compared to 57%. So there we go, a 38% decrease in the sales out there. But the percentage sold at above or asking is about the same as 2021. And I think a big reason for that is we are seeing a lot of price adjustments each week. And generally speaking, with the luxury market, the agents are a little more experienced, so you'll probably find them, adjusting their price to times and getting a feeling of what's going on. I know I've been speaking to other luxury brokers through the week, and the networking is huge of, who's buying, where's the buyer coming from, what are their expectations, etc. Price per square foot's gone up since last year. There's about a 22% increase. And of course, that's probably in line with the cost of building a home right now. The cost of building is skyrocketed up there. Another activity I'm seeing, generally speaking, in all markets, people are buying the interest rates down. They may put an offer in to a listing and ask the seller to pay so much money towards their mortgage, which will pay their interest rates down. So it's having all these little tricky things that can bring someone's payments down. Definitely in the luxury market, people are definitely trying to leverage their money, and they're still taking advantage of some great interest rates out there. The rates are still great. I'm seeing mortgages, $900,000 and above, 5 and 7 year arms offering at about 5.5% right now. But of course, they can go up very quickly, like we saw, a few months ago. The days on the market, to give you an idea, is about the same as last year. And again, I think that it has a lot to do with adjusting those prices to get the activity we want out there. Very important, something that just happened a few days ago. They were actually working with a family realtor, but they still wanted my advice, which of course I can't really give advice since it's not my client. But one thing to note, you still have to use comparables within 6 months of a sale. Even if there's none, there's comparables. You just got to keep searching harder for them if the property is unique. This just gives you a graph of the single family homes, and of course the attachment will be there on my Facebook page or my email list going out. Now we move on to the condo market, and again we saw, there was no changes in sold for the luxury market. However, there was a 47% increase in median price, which really is probably, we're just seeing a lot more of the high-end condos selling. And I was just speaking to a broker yesterday who's done a lot of sales and was on the sales team at Park Lane. And she said, those sales are still happening, 7-10 million. And I noticed last month, the highest sale, there was YEA at 7 million that we'll talk about later. Price per square foot increasing. There's new complexes going on in Kaka'aka right now, and they're actually asking about $3,000 a square foot for condos right now. So a 1,900 square foot condo may cost you about 5.2 million, compared to a few years ago where it was about 1,600 a square foot. So we're definitely seeing those prices per square foot going up with condominiums. Percentage of sold at list price or above is only about 23%, while back in 2021 we saw about 46%, half the market selling it above or at asking price. Days on market is faster, but you never know. It depends. A lot of the high luxuries, super luxury properties out there with condominiums, they're not available a lot of times. So when they come on the market, they get snatched up pretty quickly out there. Now, if we go back to what our highest single family home for last month was, the single family home was the Kailua Beach. And let me read you a description on that. It was in Lanikai, beachside Kailua. 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. And again, a lot of the value in this was the land. It was a little under 22,000 square feet. And I'm showing this on my screen now. Stunning beach, of course, the beach side there at Kailua. And someone's definitely going to do an amazing home on that beautiful large lot. And as far as condominium sales, was at Waiea, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bath, 2,600 square feet of area. And it sold for 7.1 million. So it's close to that $3,000 a square foot, a little less, but someone's getting a lovely large luxury condo there in Waiea. And one of the things I wanted to mention, the activity by price range, above 10 million with a single family or condominiums. In the condos, there's nothing pending right now above 10 million. For single family homes, there's one home in escrow, and there's about 14 listings out there on Oahu right now. And one of the most active price ranges is between that 1.8 to a little under 3 million. And there's about 109 active homes on the market and 22 pending. And as far as condominiums, there's 73 active and 8 pending. So that inventory has definitely crept up. It's an exciting time for people to relook at buying. And I believe that, the sellers, as long as you price well, you'll sell. I mean, there's still a very healthy environment here in Hawaii. I know there's a lot of people talking on the mainland about their markets just being terrible. But we seem to always have a lot going on in Hawaii. It does affect us a little later, but, we talk about the market right now, and we don't really even have the buyers from China here right now. I was talking to a very successful young Chinese broker the other day, and he says he has really no Chinese clients, and that was his big market. But again, here's that famous word, pivoting, and he's dealing with a lot of local Chinese people here, which is great. Moving on to Marianne's photos, of course, for the week. Let me share that with you. Awesome. There it is. There we go. And what it is the colors of the season. she's mentioning. And of course, this is the iconic Aloha Tower with red highlights. And I know we've been having some great sunsets lately, and those purples and reds coming into our skies are just magical. And let me just go down to our next photo here. And there's, of course, a beautiful red cardinal amongst the colourful bougainville, just stunning. And of course, on the beautiful poinsettias with we just love our poinsettias during Christmas too. And the white birds symbolize peace, both personal and global, which I feel is very soothing. And again, thank you so much, Marianne. And much mahalo, everyone. Enjoy the Christmas season and hope you have a fabulous weekend. Aloha.